What's going on, everybody? My name is Braxophone and I'm here bringing you another video on Genshin Impact. This time we're actually going to be diving into how to rank up your adventurer rank really quickly so that way you can reach that sweet higher and end game content. That being said, there is a lot to discuss, so let's get right into it. Now, why should I be leveling up my adventurer rank? That question is fairly simple. There's a lot of content in the game that you're actually locked out of until you reach a higher rank. This includes things like Ascension for weapons, Ascension for characters, special dungeons, and in addition, when you actually rank up your adventurer's rank, you do get rewards from the Adventurers Guild. For example, here, we're actually collecting our rewards for level 15. We got some gold ascension materials, enhancement crystals, and we got some leveling materials. So overall, leveling your adventurer's rank is not only good for accessing new content, but getting your characters leveled to do so. So one of the first things we should talk about is the main story progression. Absolutely, go to your quest tab and make sure that you're tracking your main story quests. These main story quests are not only well written and fun, but they are also extremely important to getting adventurer's rank, unlocking new characters, and new content. As you can see here, if I go to my quest tab, you can actually hover over all of the quests that you have, and it shows which ones are main story, and it shows which ones are character story. Both the main story and the character story quests are super great for adventurer's rank. As it turns out, in this instance, it shows my main story quest giving less XP, but that's actually because I had two sections of this main story quest. Each one gave 250 XP, whereas this story quest does give a little bit more than one of those two quests. But the main point here is just that both quests will give a ton of adventurer rank. Next, we're going to go ahead and talk about commissions while we're on the topic of quests, because commissions are your bread and butter when you're leveling up your adventurer rank. Every day you're going to get about 4 of these, and each one of these is going to be 175 XP. If you make sure to log in and do these every single day, you're actually going to fly through the adventurer ranks at a much faster rate than a lot of other players, because a lot of players will see these as just simple daily quests, but what they don't realize is how much each one of these quests is actually putting out in terms of reward. 4 fetch quests a day for 175 adventurer rank each is not a bad deal. Commissions are unlocked at adventurer rank 12, so make sure to go and pick those up as soon as you get to that level. While you're out on commissions, make sure to check out any ley line markers that you may find. Ley lines are something that you do on a stamina timer that allow you to gain some nice adventure XP as well for completing a short task. In addition to adventurers rank, ley lines also give a little bit of loot, so always worth doing on your way to things. As far as the timer works, the timer actually restores 1 of the energy you need to do a ley line every 8 minutes or so. The timer isn't quite friendly. It takes roughly 160 minutes to fill the gauge completely that you would need to claim rewards from ley lines. However, it is bonus to your adventure rank that you might as well collect while you're out and about. This brings us to our next topic of discussion, which is going to be chests. Now, chests you guys probably see everywhere. They're out and about in the world, they're in dungeons, they're at the end of quest lines, they exist everywhere in this game, and you are going to see them everywhere as you're running around, doing your ley lines, doing your commissions, doing your main story quests. Grab every single chest you see, because each chest gives you a different amount of adventurer XP. The common chests that you find are going to give you 10 XP per opening, whereas exquisite chests that you might find will give you 20 XP per opening. Precious and luxurious chests are both going to give you about 30 XP per opening. And if you're all in this for the loot trend, make sure to stomp those bosses you find out in the world into the ground so that way you can get some more tasty XP bonuses with some tasty loot as well. And my final big tip for you guys when you're out trying to increase your adventurer rank is to just make sure that you explore the world and go see what it has to offer. Exploration is key when you're trying to raise your adventurer rank. Whenever you unlock a new map section, or whenever you unlock a new dungeon and complete it, or whenever you pick up a teleport waypoint, all of those things are going to get you a decent adventurer's XP bonus. And the dungeon one especially will give you a larger XP bonus than the other two will. And aside from that, there's not really much more you can do to level adventurer rank in the early game in Genshin Impact. That being said, there are some new things you'll unlock when you get to a higher adventurer rank. For now, if you're new to the world, welcome, and just keep on exploring, follow this guide, and make sure to do as many of these things as possible if you want to climb your adventurer rank fast. Let me know down in the comments if you guys have any questions, comments, or corrections, and make sure to leave a rating on the video if you enjoyed or if you hated it. If you hated it, please like it anyways. I need the likes, please. I hope you guys have been enjoying all of the Genshin Impact you've been able to play up until now, and I hope that you guys continue to enjoy this game like I am. Have a wonderful week. See ya.